to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys a very fall autumn inspired makeup look, which is actually what I have on my face right now. So if you're interested on how to get this makeup look, let's just go ahead and keep on watching. First, for the base makeup, I'm going to be using their Fix and Fix Pore Primer to smooth out my pores. Just a little bit of amount will do because I'm only going to be applying this to my T-zone area and both sides of my cheeks. Next, for the overall face primer, I'm going to be using their Beauty Shot Face Blur Primer with an SPF of 15. So this is how the color looks like. And I'm just going to be applying to my cheek area and also my forehead. This will help to brighten up my skin tone and also to smooth out any unevenness on my skin. Next, I'm going to be using a beauty sponge to blend this out. Some color correcting for my dark eye circles and also my dark spots, and I'm going to be using the Moonshot Dark Shot Concealer. This is in the shade 203. So I'm just going to apply this to my dark eye circles over here and also some of my dark spots and acne scars, blending out with a concealer brush. For foundation, I'm going to be using their Double Lasting Cushion Foundation, and this is in the shade Neutral Vanilla N03. This is one of my favorite foundation from Etude House, so I'm really glad when they initially came out with this cushion version because it's just so much more easier and convenient really. So I'm just going to use the sponge inside and apply this to my face. I'm going to go in with a light layer first, and then later on just add additional layer for any areas that need to be touched up. Don't forget your jawline and neck area as well, because you want your overall foundation and complexion to look even and the same. So you want to bring this down a little bit to your neck area. Okay, I'm going to go in with a little bit of extra layer, especially to my under eye area, and also some of my acne marks and spots that needs a little bit of extra coverage. Going in with some concealer. This is from Canmake, and also don't forget the redness around the nose area. Next, I'm just going to quickly set my foundation. This is from Catrice, the translucent powder foundation in the shade 010 Luminous Light. So I'm just going to swirl in with a brush. For me, I'm combination skin, so I want to have a more mattifying T-zone area. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more onto my T-zone and also both sides of my cheeks. And also don't forget the area where you have done your concealer. Next, I'm going to lightly contour my face, and for contour I'm using the Missha Cotton Contour shade, and this is in the shade Bagel. Yeah, I've shown this before in some of my previous videos, so you can always head back there and check out the shade for this contour. So I'm just going to use a slant brush, just lightly contour my cheekbones. The jawline as well. So now under the chin area, changing another different brush, I'm just going to use the same shade to lightly contour my nose area. Next, I'm going to go in with a little bit of a highlight, and for highlight I'm using Loumanizer by the Balm. This is a very nice champagne color, which I think will suit most of the skin tone. So I'm just going to lightly apply this onto my cheekbones. I really like the glow of this highlight. It's very natural, very subtle. So all you need is just a little bit, goes a long way. And also don't forget your nose bridge. And also a little bit on the cupid's bow. Next, for eyeshadow, I'm going to be featuring their BakeHouse eyeshadow palette. This is the latest addition to the Play Color Eye series. I actually got this off from their official store in Lazada. It comes together as a set with this their cookie blusher. So I'm not exactly sure if they have this promotion set in the retail store, or is this even out in the retail store yet. But when I saw this promotion, I was like so tempted to get it, because this promotion set, I only got this at about 35 Sing dollars. So it's actually quite worth it, I would say, because the blusher itself is already about, retail price should be about $10 plus. Yeah, so this is the latest eyeshadow palette to this series. And for this eyeshadow palette, I actually quite like all the colors inside, because the colors inside are all very neutral, very earthy brown kind of color, which I think is actually good for a daily look. So this is how inside looks like. Let me just remove the plastic film first. So this is how the color looks like. Very neutral, very earthy, very natural kind of palette. And you can actually find a combination of matte and shimmer shades inside. So I'm going to use this palette today to create a very natural, very simple fall inspired kind of makeup look. So first of all, let me try to zoom you guys in just a little bit more so that you guys can see better. Alright, first of all, I'm going to use a very fluffy brush, and I think I'm going to go in with this beige color shade, skin tone shade, to actually act as a base for my entire eyelid. This is actually my first time using this palette, so actually I'm not exactly sure what the look will turn out to be as well, but I'll try my best. Alright, so the base color is done. Next, I'm going to use back the exact same brush, and I think I want to go in with this shade over here. This is a matte light brown shade, so I'm just going to apply this to my crease area, because right now I have no crease, so I'm just going to use this to bring out my crease. So far, I think the pigments are working quite alright. There's hardly any fallouts, especially for the matte shades. My crease is already there. It's being brought out with the light brown shade. This is a very natural light brown shade, which I think is actually quite a good crease color. Next, changing to a slightly smaller brush, I think I'm going to go in with the shade, it's a tough choice. Okay, maybe I tried this light orangey brown shimmer color. This has a very slight shimmer to it, but it's not a big chunky kind of glitter. So I'm just going to apply this from the back of my eye area and try to bring this forward. So this is the shade added. For a more natural look, you can actually just stop at here, but I think I want to add a little bit more intensity to my eyeshadow. So changing to another different brush, a slightly even more smaller one. I think I want to go in with this matte, slightly dark brown shade over here. And I'm just going to apply this onto my eye area at the back and blend this together with the shade earlier on. And this shade is actually quite, it's actually looking quite natural. It's not as dark as I would expected it to be. Yeah, I was expecting this shade to be slightly more darker, but actually it's quite a natural chocolate brown color. So this is the dark chocolate brown color added. It's actually looking quite natural, because it's actually blended together with all the other shades. Okay, I think we are done, and I'm going to add a little bit of shimmer and glitter to actually brighten up the whole look. Otherwise, this will look actually very dull and very too brown, too earthy. So for shimmer shade, I think I want to try this color over here, shimmery, coppery kind of color. So I'm just going to use my ring finger, and and apply this to the center of my eyelid. Ooh, the glitters are actually quite pretty, and they actually really do help to brighten up the whole eye makeup. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but the shimmer and glitters are actually quite intense. So you might want to be slightly more careful when applying this, and also to ensure that there isn't any fallouts onto the face. Okay, so this is the shimmery glitter shade. Alright, next I think I want to complete my under eye area. So for the under eyes, I'm going to go in with this light brown shade over here, the one where we use for the crease. So taking a small flat brush, I'm just going to lightly line my under eye area. Okay, I think I will stop at here. I think one shade is actually quite defined enough. So I'm just going to stop at here, one color over here on the under eye area. And then next for the inner corner highlight, I think I want to try going with this shimmer shade over here. This is a very light, slightly more lighter shimmery shade compared to the bronze color earlier on. So I'm just going to apply this to my inner corner and also slightly underneath the frontal part of the under eye area. Okay, so I think we are done for the eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to go in with my eyeliner. I'm going to quickly complete the eye makeup using some mascara, and for mascara, I'm using their Etude House Curl Fix Mascara. This is in the brown color shade. So this is how the brush head looks like. Slightly more shorter and more chubbier. So I'm just going to apply this to my lashes. I've been loving this mascara recently because I think it really helps to lengthen and also volumize my lashes at the same time, because I have really short, very straight lashes. So I think this mascara really does help a lot. So I'm not doing any specific zigzag motion or anything like that. I'm just applying this as per normal, going upwards direction. Okay, and the whole eye makeup is completed. Now I'm just going to quickly do my brows. For brows, I'm going to slightly speed through this because it's still the same product, same drill. So I'm just going to use a brow powder and just go through my brows first. I'm just going to quickly go in with an eyebrow pencil. This is from the brand Cake. Next for blusher, I'm going to be using their Cookie Blusher, and this is in the shade BE101 called Ginger Honey Cookie. So this is also my first time using their blusher. And so inside it comes with their little puffs, but I don't think I want to use the puff. So this is how the shade looks like. Very pinkish nude kind of color. It's actually a matte texture, so it actually doesn't have any shimmer or glitter inside. So let me just do a very simple color swatch over here. Wow, this is a very nice, pretty, natural blusher shade, which I think actually will go well with this eye makeup look. So I'm just going to use a slanted brush, tap a little bit, and apply this to my cheeks. The color is actually quite slightly pigmented. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but at the same time it's actually quite natural looking. I think this is a very nice blusher shade which would actually goes well with almost any kind of eye makeup or makeup looks. Very natural looking. It's actually slightly quite similar to the Clinique blusher shade. That one was in the shade 05 Nude Pop. Yeah, this color is actually quite similar to that. Okay, last but not least, for lipstick, I have actually 3 colors over here. And the first one is actually the shade BR402, Coffee to Go. And the next one is actually called BE101, called Dancing China. And the last one is actually called BR401, Wishy Washy Red. So now is to find the right shade and color to match this whole makeup. Okay, maybe I try going with this color. This is the BR401, Wishy Washy Red. So I'm just going to apply this with a lip brush. It's actually a slightly brownish reddish tone kind of color. And for the texture wise, this is actually I won't say it's exactly matte, but it's not very glossy as well. So I would say it's somewhere in between. Okay, so that completes the whole makeup look. Overall, I think this makeup look is actually quite natural as well, minus the red color lips. So overall, I think this palette is actually quite a good investment if you are looking for something very natural, very neutral brown kind of colors that is suitable for everyday look. So yeah, this is the palette that I actually got together with the blusher from their official Etude House store in Lazada. So if you guys are interested, you can always head over to the Lazada website. I will leave the link down below in the description box. However, I'm not sure if the promotion is still ongoing, so you guys can always head over there to check them out. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!